Hi everyone. Yep, my last order from April. No, I think I've got one left that's coming. Um, so in here there are going to be a couple items I won't be showing on this haul. I have to wait for the other order to get in. Um, and it's kind of, I might not even show them then because in June I plan on ordering some more of these specific type items. And I want to put it all in one large haul for y'all. So, yeah, I'm just going to show you what I can out of these. In here, there are 3 items I got from Fishland this last round. And I'll show you those, and I'll show you the rest of everything else but 2 items. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead, put you on pause for a second. I'm going to open this and remove the 2 items that I know I'm not going to be showing. All right, back in a second. Let's start with the Fishland freebies that I won. This is a kit for candles. It's got wicks. It's got the stickers to put the wicks to the bottom. And it has handmade with love scented candle stickers. Fragrance embraces life is what it says. Only thing on here it says is white for identification marks. All right. Under that is, I have the thing that I like to go outside at night and kind of watch movies or TV or whatever, and just enjoying the outdoors. Well, this is the first portion of what I'm going to be able to use. I am doing Fishland again. I am already down to only 1.5 fish to go. And in that new one, I will be having the second part of what this has. Well, it's necessary needs, I guess, if you want to call it that. But it's got some rope. It's got hooks. So stickers for the hooks. And this is basically just a large white screen. It's 120-inch, so large enough to cover over, say, my garage door. And yeah, it's going to make this coming summer a lot more pleasant outside, because I don't get outside often, but I've already been determined that this summer I will, even if it's late at night. Now, we don't suffer many mosquitoes in this town, which is wonderful, but that's because we do have mosquito control here, and we have to have that because we have a river that runs through the edge of our town. So, of course, that in the eddies breeds mosquitoes. All right, so that's the screen. If you want links to everything, I can provide for most everything, except for these Fishland ones, because they never give you the link to it, and I don't know why. All I can do is add a description, and then you can copy that and search for it on Temu. Okay, so there's that. And this is the third item. It is 5 pieces of that faux leather. Just got a way to open it. There we go. They are texturized, and I will do like I've seen other people do. I will. The first time I saw it done was on Toonfish Crafts, and I will make some silicone inlays with these. This one here is really pretty, and it shows up even better on the camera. Phew, it does have an odor to it. I'm going to tell you, it's got an odor. And then there's another one. And sure does look close to the same, doesn't it? It's supposed to be different ones. Oh, they're just different colorings. Okay, this one's got gold. This one's got reds and blues in it. This one here is a blue and purple. More reds. And, I don't know, I think a gold and blue. So, great colors. Bad stench. Wonderful embossing on these. They have a felt background. And after I get done making the inlays I want to make out of these, I do have other projects that I want to use them for. So I'm going to go ahead, put these back in the bag real fast, and lay them out flat because that little corner is just kind of curved up there. However, it wasn't folded flat over on itself, which is fantastic. That was done nice. Oh, and I will give you a hint about the other products. I'm not showing them this, and probably not the next one, because I have certain items I'm going to be ordering. But Halloween is just around the corner for me, because I do Octoberween, which means I do 31 days of Halloween, and it starts with harvest. Actually, it really starts with harvest in September, and then I flow through into Octoberween for October 1st through the 31st. Okay, now for my order items. By the way, the items I put to the side were part of my order. Okay, these are ink daubers. I've been needing these for quite some time now. So I finally bit the bullet, bought a few, and there are 40 pieces in here. I didn't pay a whole lot for those. Can't remember how much, but not a whole lot. Then comes some items for my watercolor painting. I have 2 sponges, so that way I can always dab, dab, dab. Now you could get normal cellulose type sponges for doing that, and you just get a container and pop it in. However, most often the container costs more, and the sponge costs more. If you put them together separately, add them together, it costs more than the 2 of these put together. So I was happy to get those. Other for my watercoloring are watercolor brushes that hold water themselves. And that's going to make it, I get to experiment with them. I've never used this type before. I've always been a brush person. So I'm going to find out what these do. You can let me know in the comments if you're interested in a watercolor painting. Everybody needs a better utility knife. They call this one exquisite carving knife. And it's upside down in the case. It comes with spare blades, and I believe it said 10. This is a kind of a red in color, but it's also like a rose gold in the light. So the camera, of course, never picks it up properly. There it is. And so very sharp and very much needed in my craft room. Has a little topper on it, which fits on snug. Very happy with this purchase. Metal body. And now I'm never going to have a problem with the things I need to open. Keep it safe, put it in there. Okay. Other craft needs. I bought another roll of washi tape. These are plum blossoms. And of course it won't focus in. So if you really want to see what those look like, you will have to ask for the link and I'll show it to you that way. Very pretty is what I'm seeing though. Extremely pretty. I love it. Okay, let's put that out of the way and I can stop staring at it. Blah. You don't want to sit and watch me stare at things, right? I purchased another die, and this makes a little purse type of thing. And so yes, little gift bags is basically what they are. And these two fold up, this folds in, these are the sides. The holes are for attaching. And this is the flap portion, and you just bring it over, of course. That hole meets up with this hole, so you can tie into it. Pretty cool. And I know I have my scan and cut. And I know I could actually come up with something like that myself on my scan and cut and have my scan and cut do those cuts out for me. But I'm lazy sometimes. And these are the frog keychain molds from the last haul. I forgot I had even ordered those and ordered some more. But, you know, you never can have enough of those type of things with keychains. Okay, I'm going to go to the next items before I get to the last item, which is off to my side. These items, this is a 30-sheet watercolor pad, acid-free, pH-neutral surface, says premium, spiral-bound, cold-press paper. So I'm going to be giving those a shot. I'd like to see actually right now what the feel of these papers are. And these here are basically for me practicing new techniques. So let's find out how. Oh, they are really medium. I'd say medium to heavy textured. You can feel it raised pretty well there. So I'll give them a try. Hopefully they'll work for the techniques I was wanting to do. Okay, let me take the last item out from over here. And this is quite heavy. Of course, I put that under there. Here, let me get this stuff here out of the way before I open that one. I have a lot of these Temu bags, but they make for good storage of molds, the soft ones that are squishy, because they don't get damaged as easy. And yes, you just pop them in these bags and great storage. And if you do like I've done with some of them, you take a hole punch and you punch a hole in one of the two sides or in the middle if you want, and you put a reinforcement grommet there, and you can hang them up on pegboards so that they're out of the way, off the floor, out of the drawers. Good places to be. Okay, let's get this part out of the way. And yes, I am trying to rush this video, because it's got very few items in all actuality in it. And because I have severe heartburn from 2 days worth of Mexican food we made at home. We had wonderful tacos night before last. And then last night we had burritos. And see, I use Herdez hot sauce or salsa. I have always used it since I lived in Texas for 4 years back in the 70s. I prefer that brand over Pace or any other. And my issue is I ate hot sauce 2 days in a row and things with onion on it 2 days in a row. And my stomach doesn't like that ever since I've had an ulcer back in, the 1990s. No, actually, the 1980s is when the ulcer developed and all of that. And back then, my favorite food was going to the Mexican restaurant that was local there. And one time they had a giveaway if you could eat a habanero. Well, I did. And I didn't realize I had the ulcer. And, oh, I cannot tell you how much pain was involved in that. And ever since, I have not been able to really deal with, I know I'm talking and not showing, but I've never been able to really deal with peppery things. I can handle black pepper just a little bit, but really spicy foods, absolutely, I pay for it. I love the taste of everything, but I pay for it in my belly. It hurts. And I get heartburn so bad. And tonight, I'm going to finish that off with homemade nachos with some more salsa and onion. Anyway, on to the next to last item. There are 10 pieces in here. And this is kind of a need for every crafter on the planet. I got a deal on 10 of them instead of having to purchase one at a time and have to pay that singular cost. So I found these and threw them in my cart. They've been in there for a couple, 3 months, somewhere around there. And I kept missing it every time I went and ordered. I didn't miss it this time. Oh, for Petey's sake. You cut it down as far as you think you need to. There we go. And open the top here. And we have side cutters. 10 of them. And I'm going to need them for lots and lots of projects. Like certain items like this here that needs to be finished off on the top edge. There are some areas that need to be filed down, but there are also some areas to which they need to be just snipped off, like that. So that way when I go to file the edges down, I'm not ruining the file all the time, because I do use nail files for that. Soft emery boards. That way you don't cause as much damage. All right, next item and last item. I do love these. I'm going to have to find a safe place to put them, so I'm going to get a like a metal tin or something. Okay, anyway, because I also do clay projects and polymer clay. So air dry clay, polymer clay. I also do regular clay that you bake in a kiln. And yes, I do have a kiln. I just can't use it because I don't have a 220 hookup. But my hands are getting old, and working the clay is a lot harder to do. So Yes, I bought a polymer clay press. Oh, see, that hurts. Trying to lift this heavy little guy out, trying to pinch it, my fingers onto it. And that's why kind of you haven't seen any clay projects from me for a while, especially not a polymer clay one, because my hands are horrible. But this is the handle. This is the vise to stick it to your table or surface that you're working at. And it does have a very large gap. So let's see, will it fit mine? Oh, absolutely. However, I will probably stabilize it with its feet on my mat here, because, and I am right-handed, so that's going to work out perfect. But it's also bent. Okay, I will definitely have to unbend that corner somehow. Okay, Temu, if you ever watch these things, maybe you should watch how you package things, because it's really impossible for people to want to keep buying when you do that. When you don't take any care in how you package your items that you sell through you. I know, see, your packaging is the problem when things come like this. It is not the manufacturer. We can't blame the manufacturer for it. And which is probably why this piece was off as well. And until that corner gets fixed, oh, look at that. The screw is also out, so I hope that's not stripped. Anyway, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I will sit here and cuss and scream and all that stuff after I end the video. I do have a soft rubber mallet that I can try to pull that out with, I hope. I will get a screwdriver and see if I can make that stay in there. That side seems solid enough. This here is the part you turn for the depth you need of, the thickness of your clay. However, it won't turn for me. Oh my goodness, really? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So it doesn't just turn. You have to pull out, and then it's all wobbly. Oh my goodness, I don't want it. I don't understand. That's bad. So, as thin as you want, the higher the number. Thicker, the lower. And I can see that the bars are not evenly spaced at both ends. Okay, lesson learned again. Alright, everyone. If you enjoyed anything in the video, hit that thumbs up. If you liked listening to me whine and cry and don't hit the thumbs up, please. If you actually like my videos, yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you to all the people who watch my channel. I appreciate you subscribers. I've had some more recent ones, and I have to say, you guys are what makes me keep doing these videos. It really is. It makes me feel good that people might enjoy my items that I make, or craft items I get, things like that. And yes, the haul videos started so that I could show people the craft items I get, and possibly if they have interest in them, for them to order them as well. Because I'm going to I wanted to do it last year, but I'm going to start holding a collaboration series as well for different holidays. I was told that, oh no, because you can't do that because somebody else originated that. And then they started doing it. Don't understand it, whatever, you know. But I guess it's because they got permission. I'm not so sure how that goes, because collaborations have been around longer than the person that she said has been on YouTube. So anyway, that aside, I am going to start doing collaborations. So if any of you want to join the collaborations I put out, that's wonderful. If you don't, that's also okay. You know, everybody is doing what they do. And when I hold collaborations, I'm not going to say you need the exact same molds and stuff that I have, so that kind of thing. If you do and you want to do them, that's fine, because we all do things in a different way. The other thing I want to mention is, yes, we will be doing face-offs, okay? That means if you do have the same product I'm going to be using in a collaboration, I will challenge people for a face-off. So anybody that has those items can enter the face-off. I am debating on doing a winner for the face-offs. And of course that will go by popular vote on who has the best product put out. And then I'm going to try to, and I don't care what country you come from, shipping to anywhere, especially and including in the United States, has gotten out of control. Inflation can't be blamed for all of it. And when they're incompetent, when they're taking and banging packages around and everything, I don't see how they feel comfortable in charging as much money as they do. Everybody does have to eat, does have to make a living. And that includes the people that are buying things. We have to also eat. So we don't feel that we have to be, you know, forced into choosing between a purchase and a meal. It's just, it's insane. It's what it is. It's just gotten insane. The whole world has become insane. Anyway, I got on my high horse again. I'm really sorry, everyone. You know, leave a comment below if you choose. And, of course, you know, share maybe. Maybe subscribe if you haven't. Anyway, peace out.